Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to review for you the Fin de SIECLE KIPPER fortune telling deck by Ciro Marchetti. And I got this at my local used bookstore, and it was only $13. The regular price was, well, I don't know what the regular price is, but I know it's more than $13. And this is not necessarily a half-price bookstore, so I'm not sure what they go by. But if you're ever in LaGrange, Kentucky, the store is owned by a local author named Lynn Tincher, and the name of the store is From the Ground Up Books. So I recommend it. It's a really, really cool bookstore. Plus, it's haunted. It's on the Haunted Spirits of LaGrange Ghost Tour, which I was a guide for this past October. So anyway, that's just FYI. So let's take a look at this deck. So this is by Ciro Marchetti, and I love his artwork in the Gilded Tarot Royale, and also in the Tarot Grand Luxe. He has a great page on Facebook, and no, he's not paying me to say this. I don't even know him personally. I just really love his artwork. So this is a magnetically sealed box. It looks like this on the top. It says, okay, so 2016. It says 2016 and 2022. So this has got to be a 2022 deck. And there's no price on there, but that's what the sides look like. The back says, in his Fin de SIECLE deck, situated in Victorian England, Ciro Marchetti has created the contemporary heir to the KIPPER tradition. With 3 supplemental cards, the deck represents human experiences across all echelons of society. Card meanings are provided by 3 expert KIPPER readers, and this deck includes 39 cards and an 83-page illustrated guidebook. All right, so... and it says, these cards can be combined and used with the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck. So, let's take a look at the cards, and then, well, let's take a look at the guidebook first. This is what the inside of the box looks like, which is cool. Now, I'm sniffing these because some of the decks that I got there, the used decks, smelled like cigarette smoke, and so you have to really be aware of that if that's something that bothers you. I know whenever a deck has belonged to someone else, I always put bring it home, and for about 24 hours, I leave a selenite stick on it, or a clear quartz crystal, something to clean, or you can smudge it. You could put it in the smoke of, your little Palo Santo or sage or whatever you want to use. But it's just really good to clear a deck if someone else has used it before you. In fact, I do that with brand new ones too, because, hey, we don't know who's in those factories, do we? Okay, so this is a small, soft cover book. That's what the front looks like. That's what the back looks like. The illustrations inside are grayscale. So this was apparently printed in 2016 and 2022. Introduction. And the title, Fin de SIECLE, literally translated means end of the century, but it's commonly understood to refer specifically to the turn of the 19th century. Huh, interesting. Oh, as such, it's a few decades after the period of the Biedermeier in which the original KIPPER deck is presumed by many to have been based. Very cool. Writing goes on about that. Super interesting. And then why KIPPER and how I read the KIPPER by Fortune Buchholtz. Fin de SIECLE by Stella, Waldvogel. Card meanings. And then we talk about card meanings. Okay, and then we go to the cards. And these card meanings are by Fortune Buchholtz, Stella Waldvogel, Susanne, Zitzi, and Ciro Marchetti. Okay, so it takes each, and it says, note, the writer's initials are indicated at the end of each interpretation. We will, I think it's important for you to know how the book's written, so I'm going to pull a card at the end so we can just see how each is written. So we have the number and the name of the card, a tiny picture of the card, and maybe about a page of information on each one. Some are shorter and some are longer. And then at the end, there are spreads. So there's the triple pyramid spread. If you would like me to do one of these spreads for a demonstration, I will. And I do a lot of spread demonstrations. Right now, I'll be honest with you, I ended up with a lot of decks that needed to be reviewed. So I'd rather do that first and then concentrate on the spread demos a little bit later in the month, if you don't mind. That just seems to work out better for me. So we have the triple pyramid spread, putting it all in context, surprise cards. Suzanne's SOS spread. And then there's a place 1, 2 pages for notes, and then there's publisher information. So there's a lot stuffed into that little book. All right, let's take a look at the cards. So the cards are glossy. See, glossy, glossy. That's what the back looks like. They're not reversed because typically we don't need reverse meanings for these cards. There is a border on each one. The number is at the top and the name is at the bottom. Now, I am pretty sure these are not, no, they're not in numerical order because I was flipping through them and obviously messed them up. Okay, so here, check this out. There's silver. Ooh, silver metallic edging on the cards. That's always a thing that attracts me. Beautiful. Okay, so let's take a look at these. So number 1 is main male. Number 2, main female. Number 19, coffin. Number 31, bad health. Number 9, change. Number 17, gift. Number 29, imprisonment. Number 38, toil and labor. Number 26, great fortune. Number 14, message of concern. Number 33, concern. Number 12, privileged lady. Number 28, expectation. I just love this artwork. Number 3, marriage. Number 35, pathway. Number 21, family room. Number 5, mature man. Number 20, house. Number 30, adjudication. Number 7, message. Number 11, sudden wealth. Number 15, lovers. Number 25, high honor. Number 10, journey. Number 23, courthouse. Number 37, poverty. Number 27, unexpected income. Number 22, official person. Number 16, thoughts. Number 32, despair. Number 39, community. Number 8, a false person. Number 24, thief. Number 34, occupation. So there are a lot of bad, good, and indifferent cards in here. Number 4, courtship. Just like life, right? Number 18, child. Number 36, distant horizons. Number 6, mature woman. Number 13, wealthy man. And that's it. All right, so now these cards are a bit smaller than your typical tarot deck. So this is my Radiant Rider Waitesmith. They're the same width, but these cards are about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch shorter. These are more like a deck of playing cards. So let's see how they shuffle. This should be easy for my shorter fingers to handle. Or not. Every time I think I'm going to be so cool and do that riff, I'll shuffle like the Las Vegas people. I just mess it up. All right. But they shuffle very nicely. They don't stick together. So, Spirit, what message do you have today for our viewer? What would you like to bring to their attention, have them think about or consider today? And it says adjudication, number 30. So the number 30 might be important to you. maybe there's something in court that you're dealing with or that you will be dealing with. So let's see what 30 says. And again, it's general, so it may not have anything to do with you at all. But at least you can see how the book's written. All right, so number 30 says judication. This is a neutral to somewhat challenging card. We see the magistrate on his bench, the anxious couple before him awaiting his decision. He will make a decision on your matter. It could be in your favor, but it could also be against you. Literally, this card stands for minor government officials, bureaucrats, clerks, school boards, zoning boards, and other types of boards or professional advisors. His decision could result in a fine or a fee, a permit issued or denied, the need to file, serve, or be served documents, or it could be the finalization of a small family matter. He'll explain the process, from which comes a sense of also of process server, therapist, arbitrator, or negotiator. And FB is the person whose initials are on here, the person who wrote this description. This card represents someone you go to for the resolution of a disagreement or problem. It might be a judge, mediator, lawyer, doctor, or counselor. And that person who wrote that one is SW. But wait, there's more. This card indicates all public matters and all kinds of advisors, for example, advocates, tax advisors, or doctors. When this card appears, discussions or negotiations are necessary. In your personal relationships, judication describes clarifying discussions or debates. In professional terms, all participants in an advisory role are represented. Furthermore, this card indicates all matters that are public. And the person that wrote that is SZ. While this card and its meaning suggests that the matter will finally be resolved, it doesn't indicate whether the outcome will necessarily be in your favor. Other cards in the spread will provide more indication of the possible outcome. And that one is written by CM. Okay, so that's really interesting. That actually applies to me right now at this point in my life. So hopefully I will get a good outcome. All right, friends, that is my review of the SIECLE KIPPER Fortune Telling Deck by Ciro Marchetti. It was published by US Game Systems in 2022. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you have not done so. It's completely free for you, and it helps me out a whole lot. I want to thank you for being with me today. I appreciate you so much more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are. I hope you have a super happy new year, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.